Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Sonic the Hedgehog 3, starring James Marsden, Keanu Reeves, and Jim Carrey. You know, the video game thing. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 15, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. I think Idris Elba does the voice of Knuckles, too. I assume he's back. I assume, because they did a whole separate mini thing with Knuckles. It's the video game character come to life. I did not grow up with this. I was older by the time Sonic was a big thing. But my nephew, who's in his 20s, loves this character. So I'm sure this is on his list of movies to see. The plot, it doesn't really matter. But the plot is Shadow, the evil Sonic. Or he's not really evil, he's just dark Sonic. There's Jim Carrey as Robotnik. The Sonic, evil Sonic, is too powerful. Sonic, Knuckles, and his little friend, I forget his name, can't handle him alone, so they have to recruit Robotnik to do it. And then they, in order to stop him from, I don't know what he's doing, taking over the world. It's always that, I guess. And then, big surprise here, Robotnik meets his dad, I think. I think this is his dad, right? I assume. And so that's a big scene. I'm not sure who plays the senior Robotnik. But, it's going to be full of effects. It's going to be lots of scene like, Sonic, run! Sonic, help me! Oh, Ben Schwartz is one of the characters. So there's a lot of people in this. I mean, this is doing well. Would I see it? Nah. If it was on, I'd watch it. The first two look fine. This looks fine. In fact, it looks better than fine. It's a little better than fine because they're adding to the mythos. They're adding new characters. They're up in the ante each time. So in the previous movies, they fought Robotnik, and now Robotnik is no longer a threat, so then he becomes an ally. Same thing with Knuckles. And so each time you're sort of kicking it up, and then this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. You're adding each time. Adding each time. Yes and, as they say in improv. So let's read the... Oh, well, let's do the breakdown. First act. Sonic is living his life. Saving the world. When they have to go up against Shadow. Who escapes from a lab or something. And they get beat soundly. So, second act, they recruit Dr. Robotnik to help them. But I don't think it's still not quite enough, or they have to go on a quest to find the magic thing to energize Sonic. And then, third act, there's a big fight, and Sonic wins. Although I have a feeling Shadow kind of just gets demoralized by some way, and, something in his story in his past. Because there's this allusion to he's had a lot of pain. So something like that. It should be fine for a kids' movie. New adventure, new rival. So new being the key word in that. You can't lose money on a movie like this as long as there's new stuff. And it's germane to the video game, which it seems to be. December 20th. Probably a good time to release this. Something to take the kids to go see. It's family time, December 20th, holidays. I think this will be a big hit. I think it'll do well. The Knuckles thing was interesting because they did it as a miniseries on Paramount. So this could drive people to go, ooh, I want to go see that miniseries. Paramount has some decent stuff. Kind of don't know why they're losing the streaming wars so badly. Other than, there's still entertaining some of the woke stuff, and they're still seemingly ruining Star Trek. But you know, some of their stuff is pretty decent. I mean, I've thought several times, maybe I'll get Paramount, or do I know somebody with access to Paramount so I could check out some of their offerings. I've never said that with any of the other platforms. If Netflix went away tomorrow, I'd be like, oh well. Same thing with Max, same thing with everything. But with Paramount, there's like a handful of things I kind of still want to see, including the South Park specials, which I still have missed. So I think Paramount is marginally better than most of the other studios. That's not saying much because financially they seem to be wrecked. Oh well. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan somewhere in the house. Thanks for tuning in. I will be nowhere this week because nothing going on, and then the holiday hits, and then so after the holiday, after Labor Day, we'll be in fall. Fall is my time. It's Piney's time, and then things start happening. Great time on the live stream on Sunday. You know, usual nonsense on the channel. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.